Hello everybody, Tyler here of Culp's Railroad, and today's a very special video. We're going to be looking at the other awesome shop in Washington, Eastside Trains. I've known this place for a while, so we don't go to this one as much just because, you know, the budget railroader guy. But if you ever come to town, want to find some cool low gauge trains, this is purely the place to go. So let's take a look and go inside.
these ones. Do you have any in here?
Mm-mm.
So you don't have any on display?
We have some, but I don't know if they're like these. Come follow me around here.
Oh, there's plus this one.
That's Atlas, that's Atlas.
Oh, okay. I see. I see, all right.
This BNSF unit is an Atlas, this RS1 is an Atlas, and those two up there are Atlas engines.
Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. So what do you think of those?
They're good. Little dated internally electronic. They're good. Yeah, that's MTH. So that's a different operating system, but same gauge track couplers are compatible and so on. Anything else I can help you with?
I think thank you. Where's your sidekick today?
He left. Yeah, last Saturday was his official last full day with us. He got a job with Kenworth Packard down in Renton. Can't blame him. He's only 30. He'll be turning 30 this year. It's 15 minutes from his home if he drives slow. Better benefits package. Well, he says after about a month he'll start coming up on Saturdays,
Okay.
which I don't blame him. Renton's from here, Renton to here is even nice traffic. It's an SOB. God, I'm sorry. I live in South Everett and I avoid Seattle like it's a plague city anymore. Ever since they dropped the Kingdom and then now they've ripped down the Lascaway Viaduct, it's like, this is not the only thing that tells me that's Seattle anymore is a Space Needle.
About it.
And I swear if someone takes their eye to that one,
Oh, yeah.
or the Science Center.
So I have a, forgot, something I ordered that he had, that he ordered for me. Broadway Limited.
Yeah, hopefully put it in your layaway, an R1. I mean an R2, 2882. I think they're doing that one right now.
The biggest steam engine that they ever made.
Nice few little speeders here.
That sounds like T1. Kind of a streamlined bullet nose thing.
Yes.
Which scale?
They show.
Let me go check the back. I can't say I have for sure seen one recently, but anything's possible.
Nice, got a bipolar up there. Oh, I remember seeing some of this on watching Toy Train Review, I think part 7. Elaine Sillett had one of these. Wait, I didn't get to take a look at these yet.
burnt uncle, diesel,
They call
red
bunker C,
diesel,
yeah.
or a lot of times they I mean, once you get
He doesn't give a shit.
yeah, so it's yeah, you know,
Obvious for all the noise, there's a creaky floor over here.
historical homes just was very rare. Some of those diesel plus, let's be honest,
Put that a lot more carcinogenic shit than steam ever did.
well, maybe it's how back they made some fuel injection with movies in events of situation. Just turn the RPMs down enough for the generator. Perfect. What do you mean we need to make changes? No, we're not. A good engineer is not sending it to this notch one, notch two.
Finding everything all right back there?
Yeah, I think so. Huh?
No questions?
No, we're good, thank you.
You, feel free to ask.
Okay.
I've actually talked to
So Nolan went toward
That car, Kendler.
where does he live up here?
Hmm?
Where does he live up here?
No, he lives down in Renton, actually.
See, that looks just like the one I have. This one right here. Molded in detail. That's probably a earlier proto. Oh, I can see it now. Yeah. The tag's kind of faded.
Buddy of mine was there, says, as soon as they finished the 747, they started cutting down. They keep bragging, oh, there'll be a new 747. It's like,
up here. Pretty cool sets. There's not a tag for that J class, but I presume it's pretty much close to the same price of those ones. Just for a quick moment, I'm going to show this mohawk down here. There's some more over here.
Was there stuff going on? Yes, stuff went on. Part of the problem, and I read it, I haven't read the book that I read, which is part of the problem, just going, automation. Yeah, you know exactly, automation, you know exactly where I'm going with it. We're getting to the point that these.
And there's some O-gauge track down here if you need any kind.
They had issues. If the thing wasn't set up correctly with the automation, it's not going to do what you think it's going to do, and it caused a problem. I mean, that was on 777 that landed short. San Diego? No, San Francisco?
Didn't hear about that.
I think that was a few years ago.
I remember that one.
I mean, most of the people survived. A couple of people, but I mean,
You got some survivors.
right. But I mean, on that one landed short because the system was set up wrong. Well, it was a bunch of different things. The system was set up wrong, but the other thing too was the ILS system at the airport was not working at the time either. So
It's an S-gauge American Flyer.
so you have
I know what the
a bunch of
airline-
different
I know
things.
what the airlines want. A crewless aircraft, and they're never gonna
Yes,
get.
of course they want a cruise aircraft, or where the crew is somewhere and he's doing multiple whatever,
No.
and it ain't gonna happen. At least not in my life.
The railroad industry tried that. They pushed that
Not in my
for years,
lifetime.
replacing engineers with just automated systems. It's like, that's come up.
Yeah, but in some places it works.
Yes, on that one Mexico line where they have a mining operation, it does.
No, up in you have the Sky Bus up in Vancouver. No, not a class one. Right, but it carries people. So they have some of those that carry people.
I thought you did that one.
Commuter system.
The only way that it could happen is just like with high-speed rail, where it has to be where you cannot have it where it interacts with people. With roadways.
There's already several. Here's my French.
Nice buildings
Some Lionel model.
and some accessories too.
Built a new one, which looks like a toy. I can't stand the sight of it.
Even starter sets.
How much did they pay for that thing? They got these. They're slowly retiring this
Right.
version from service. These high-speed trains don't hold up like traditional trains.
Of course not. What do you think the Japanese?
Well, they get about 20 years out of most of their trains, and then they either and of
Yeah,
course
but they
they'll go
don't-
through a refurbishment here and there,
Right, but I mean, they'll
and then they retire
They'll
them and
take
actually
them-
put a lot of them in museums.
Right, but you get one. They'll after a while they'll downgrade them to a different line, and they'll put in a new
These things are so
iteration.
maintenance intensive,
Well, that's why they put them in a different line. It's a little bit less
stressful.
stressful.
Yeah, some of those trains that run in for like 15, 20 years before they start to go. Time.
Well, this.
You gotta see, that's pretty impressive for these speed demons. This speed demon has it the
Right.
worst because it still has to deal with grade crossing.
Yeah.
It has to deal with normal track
Yeah.
instead of like Japan, Germany, and
Yeah.
other countries where the line
Where
is
they run,
only trains allowed on this track are these.
Yeah.
These guys have hard because they can
See,
intermix
but
with
see, that's
freight
another thing. I
trains.
guess Germany right now they're going through they have that great going through a big thing for the upgrade cost.
Those are expensive trains.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, as expensive as they are, they will never get any cheaper. So the cheapest that you can get is what they are. High-speed rail system, of course. Well, see, that's part of the thing, right? Because part of the
That
thing,
thing has grace, it has
right,
style.
part of the thing is
I've
gonna,
seen one once.
part of the thing is gonna be that your airlines, your small airlines, they can't make it. So you know, they have other
What an interesting thing.
Yeah, I'd rather ride one of those than get the airplane.
Long train, actually go through our car, maybe out of Model Street.
Right, you know,
makes no sense.
How many pills you take? I knew my mom.
Oh, I know.
And it was in a stick. Take 6 in the morning, 8 at night.
But I do have to get it delivered to my diet. Doctor's house.
Join the club. But you're up, moving around, working, functional. I would
Anyway.
take that as a good sign.
Yep.
Not meant as a compliment.
Thank you, Kyle.
Well, we're only young and
This
sexy.
guy here, we gotta work on him too. He's a young buck yet. He's gotta.
Yeah, he's just barely 25.
My God, I wish I was that. I wish I was that young.
I can go back and talk to the 18-year-old version of myself.
I'm just slapping myself around. Hey, wait, get up.
So would I. I had that or I'd duct tape him to a chair, slap him around, and tell him about what life is.
Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And whenever you're in the Seattle area looking for O-gauge, Eastside Trains in Kirkland has the biggest variety of it. So thank you all, and I'll see you on the rails next time.